Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go now. 3rd and inches on this opening drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score. Florida State 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 10 sets the kickoff.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled.
At the 14. And now the Tigers will take over.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running out of time in the pocket.
That is a close call. Almost brought down inside.
13.
And for a safety, he's fortunate to be able to get out of there and avoid the safety.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with. But I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of. Cost him.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
29 Philly.
From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run.
42 Spider.
As a design quarterback keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Shotgun formation here on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
1st and goal to try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Flying for the touchdown on the right side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Going to throw for it on third and goal. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Field goal tried, no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida State 7, LSU 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Lawrence. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Brought down on play at the 13-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout. Florida State.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Great cut. They whiff on him.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. 1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Catch made on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. the Florida State offense on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Bringing pressure. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On the run here, lets it go. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Football comes out. Defense has got the football.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
They're back up, 2nd and long at the 19. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Dump ball's caught by the running back. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now.
Timeout, LSU.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Noles will kick it off to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. Offense getting set, second down play here. Handoff running right. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's running out of time here. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that third down play. And now it sets up for fourth down.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. And a sophomore making an impact play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Okay, ready?
Second down now after the sack. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Florida State.
Ready, ready?
Second and long for this offense after the sack. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. Looking right, this one caught. And now the defense able to bring him down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field on fourth down. Wonder if the kicker's previous miss factored into the decision.
Out, 55, weak.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's got some open field ahead. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Seminoles. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Oh, he's missed it. The extra point is no good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick-6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. The pass rush closing in. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On third down, it's a handoff. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. That run sets up a critical third down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. There's the handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida State 13, LSU 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's a run to the left. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the leg. The offense going with the hurry up. Linebacker shifting around now. Heading left after the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Okay, ready?
Important second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Launching it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive.
Here we go.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. He breaks free. Eludes the rush. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead? Taking a chance, and it backfires.
Play action here on 1st down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Here's the 2nd down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's a design quarterback keeper. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Florida State.
This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Florida State.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a two-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
First down here for this offense.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
Now it's second down here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory.